I mean, let's be honest, Casemiro's done everything you can do in the game, pretty much. A wonderful player, but going from Kroos, Modric to Eriksen and Bruno, it's like going from a Ferrari to a BMW. Still a great car, don't get me wrong, but it's not a Ferrari, right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a bit of a transition. Of course, going to a new league, especially the Prem right now and the competitiveness it has, is going to be difficult. But I think a lot of it has to do with who he's playing with on the pitch. Because if we're going to compare, the recent Man United to the recent Real Madrid, there's no question. One is extremely a better side than the other.
Yeah, of course. I mean, one's won it all, and the other is trying to find itself under a new manager after disappointing for a long time. But he probably is overpaid. Let's be honest here. But that's not his fault. It's United's fault, and I think the class will shine through. He'll make that team better, far more solidness, solidity. It's a better word than solidness. Solidity at the base of that midfield. So it'll work out, I'm sure. Champions League action from Tuesday. We saw Chelsea win yet again, beating Milan pretty easily as well. Graham Potter, very quietly, under the radar, is doing a great job there right now. And he's getting players like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? Because we spoke about this, that Aubameyang was supposed to be coming for Thomas Tuchel, and then shows up, new coaches there, but he scored 3 goals in, I think, 4 matches he's played, kind of breaking that, Chelsea number 9 curse, doing really well. And yeah, like you said, Graham Potter seems to be getting it done, very much under the radar, but they're doing really well.
Well, they're winning games.
Yeah.
They haven't lost under Potter yet. And he's playing young kids as well. There's often you'll see 5 academy kids on the field to end matches right now. That is a team that has had all these young players out on loan for so long, have had managers that won't play the youngsters. In comes Graham Potter, who's renowned for playing with young players. That's just what they need. It's a brand new mindset, I think, from the ownership under Todd Bowley compared to Roman before. And yeah, Bowley said some stupid things, let's be honest, as he comes in with such bravado. But he has a mindset that means we are going to grow our academy and really kind of foster youth. And I think Potter's the right man for that.
No, I completely agree. And it's nice to see also them using their academy player. I love when teams use the youth that they've brought up. Like, it's always great to see. I'm really happy for him because the way he left Barcelona, Aubameyang, it was really tragic. The thieves broke into his house, his jaw was broken.
Yes, it's funny, right? Because I feel sorry for the guy as well. Horrible story.
Yeah.
No one wants that. But then you see what happened at Arsenal last year, and he's been throwing Arteta under the bus this week as well. So there's still that ego with Orba, right?
Yeah.
But most strikers have that to a certain degree.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, it's good to see him doing well. He's an old fella, scoring lots of goals. So despite the youth policy, the old guy's getting it done right now. Broja scored as well on the weekend, and he's needed that goal. So I think Chelsea are looking really good right now. They're playing at Villa, at Brentford coming up without Reece James, who went off in that match against Milan. That's a bad injury, it looks like. It hasn't been diagnosed just yet, but could the World Cup be an issue now for Reece James?
I think so, and I think Southgate is trembling right now because we know Trent's injured, we know Kyle Walker's injured. This is not looking good for England. And in general, overall, injuries have been, taking place left, right, and center. We saw Di Maria go off yesterday for Juventus. Huge loss if he can't go to the World Cup with Argentina. It is really sad because it seems like it's just, these players are just playing too much football, and it's a fatigue thing. It's impossible to stay fit. Reece James is so young, like these young guys are getting injured. It's not a good look. I think Chelsea will be okay without him. But I think this is more of an issue for Southgate in England.
Oh, for sure. Whether he's the right side of that back three or as a wing back, that right side, they need Reece James right now. We'll see about that. What's this about Messi, the manager? You want to talk about this briefly, but what is this all about?
Look at this guy over here. He borrowed this from Pep yesterday at the Benfica PSG game. Messi obviously injured, shows up like this, and ESPN and all the reports coming out saying, look at this guy, could he be the next manager? You know what? I don't think I see Messi managing in his career. I think after football, I think he just wants to live his quiet life with his kids and his wife and his dog. I can't see it. I think he's so tactical. He knows how to play this game. But does he want to coach? I personally don't think he wants it. but could he do it?
Well, so often you see the truly great players in numerous sports try and manage, right, or coach. It doesn't work because Messi's trying to coach some kid on the training pitch saying, how come you didn't see that run by the left back? Like, because I'm not Leo Messi. You can only do certain things. Wayne Gretzky had the same issue, right? He tried to coach in the NHL. It didn't work out because he had eyes literally on the back of his head, right, and didn't understand why other players couldn't do the same thing. So, hey, he'll do what he wants, but I'm with you. I think he should just go away quietly.
Yeah.
Show up at, Ballon d'Or ceremonies every now and again, FIFA World Cup draws every now and again,
Just
show his face.
In the Barca box, just watching games,
exactly.
getting old.
Wearing that turtleneck. It's fantastic. Messi, we love you in this show. We really do. All right, we're out of time, Sarah. Guess us back tomorrow on the show. Attack Defend.
Love it.
You asked for it. It's back. We'll see you then. Cheers for watching.